Folks, welcome home. Here we are at the Mighty Shakers in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, cooking another Cuban dish. Again, Marley's here in the house with us today, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. A little Havana Club here because we're doing Cuban just to set a tone. Thank you, sponsors. I love you all. This will be a vegan riff for the base, but then we're putting shrimp in as well. So it's called kind of a vegetarian, pescatarian kind of a thing. But the base on this is going to be a riff on the Cristianos y Moros, which is black beans and white rice. So we have some rice that's cooking away right here. We took the liberty of adding our spices to it already because you want this portion of the dish to go quickly. The shrimp is going to cook really fast. So we're starting off with a hot pan, some hot rice. This would be the Cristianos portion of this. So the rice as opposed to the Moros portion, which is the black beans. So, rice, beans, no animal proteins whatsoever. Mix them together, got a real nice little slurry going on. That's about as simple as that's going to be for that. Just a little applied heat. Gonna cook down, gonna let it stewy kind of a thing, right? So over here, I'm going to saute this off. Shrimp, U10 shrimp, under 10 per pound. So camarones in Spanish. And I'd like you to come over here and to grab these guys. And in the palm of your hand, the tail fits in your palm. And just kind of pull the carapace off like that. Okay?
All right.
There you go. Those are for you. Meanwhile, frying pan, extra virgin olive oil. Pardon me. We're going to line this on the back side, but I want to get a little of the lime flavor in the front too. So what we're going to do with these shrimp is that after they are shelled and cleaned, we're going to take some of our spices here, traditional Cuban spices, the paprika, the cumin, touch of Greek oregano, some kosher salt, black pepper, and we're going to dance the inside of the shrimp inside of that. So while that's being real happy, I'm going to take a roasted red pepper, and if we were actually there, I would take a whole pepper and I'd roast it in the oven, and I'd peel the skin. For our purposes, you can source these anywhere in America.
Should I leave the tail on and take that off?
No, let's leave our tail section on. It's a much more dramatic look to have the tail section on. So all these sections come off, that stays on. I think it's a real sexy little thing.
All right.
Who doesn't love their tail, right? So, shrimp, two ways to do this. You can put this flat, and you can just kind of draw it through, like that. Or you can do it in your hand. Either way, you want to go down about a 1/4 inch or so, and we're taking out the sand vein and the intestinal tract that's right there. So our pan is heating up pretty nicely over here. I'm going to take this roasted red pepper, and again, you can just take a red pepper. You can take no pepper at all. I like pepper in here. I think it's just a beautiful look to it. And I think that, again, the aesthetic is so important when you cook. And we're going to put that in. We're going to take our garlic. You've done this before.
I have.
We're going to smash our garlic just like that. Smashed garlic is sweeter.
One of the few things I can do in a kitchen.
One of the many things you can do in the kitchen.
True.
Open your mind. It's going to go in there as well. Now, what I see people do often is that they're going to start their pan with the garlic, and the garlic's going to burn, and it's bitter, and nobody wants that. Trust me, nobody wants that. So we're just going to take our little blend right here. Mixy, mixy, mixy. I'm going to lay some right here. And you are Marley. Hello, Marley.
Hello.
So after we cut all these, you are going to take these and you're going to stick them into this. Boom, like so. A little bit on the sides as well, okay? So there's two to work with. And in my mind, there is nothing more sexy or romantic or anything else than cooking with your partner, the person you love, your spouse, your kids, whatever it might be. It's just an incredibly cool thing to do. It really makes the food taste better too when you do it together. So now I like to use the radius of the pan. So if you would, just kind of put it in the same way as that. So if it's around the side, it's going to help them maintain their shape when we cook them. The proteins will seize, and this will help them seize in that position you want them in.
going over.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is, in a moment, I'm going to have you take our tongs and turn them on their side.
Okay.
And they'll sit there about a minute, minute and a half, and then the opposite side. And we'll take a look at the center, because the center is the densest part of it, right? You got to make sure that's cooked. We don't want these to be so firm, like a lot of places you go to, you can toss them against the wall, they're going to bounce back at you. We don't want latex shrimp. We want perfectly cooked, succulent shrimp.
All right.
Put it like that. So you can also see how nicely that this is tightened up. So the starches have come out of both the rice and out of the black beans. And again, there's no animal protein here whatsoever. There's no cheese here. It is just a lovely, happy, wonderful experience. Shut that down. We're cooked perfectly. And at this point, I want to take a little bit of mango. So you can use fresh mango, mango extract, anything that you like as well. I happen to have some mango here that we cut up earlier. So just as a fresh mango, and you skin the mango and you cut it down to chunks like this, or slice or anything else. I really just want to boost these natural flavors that I think they're so incredible. I want to take some lime as well. Marley, please turn those. Yet again, it's a shame that you can't smell it, but I can, and it does smell just terrific, does it not?
Absolutely.
Terrific.
Terrific.
So, a little bit of mango, could be nectar, could be juice, could be anything. Like just kind of got facilitate that. It also brings the other flavors together. It's just beautiful how this all happens. Let's give it another turn. So, you could do this many ways. You could have a center. You could do this as a pool. I'm going to do a little bar here right now, just like this. And take a shrimp. Looks like this guy could use a touch more. This guy's looking good. This guy's looking good. You're looking good. It's just this one over here is a little slow. Every family's like that, right? So we're just going to take one of these and put this right up here. And again, our tails are perfectly going to come over the bar. And I really like, anytime you can have something a little bit off bias, a little bit off center, it just gives it so much more eye appeal. And the aesthetic is so important. There's so many things that we do with food. All right, buddy, you ready? See? Okay. So, and if you like to take, and I often do, is I take a little mango extract that I put down at the bottom as well. And it just gives a little something to kind of goo onto. So here, when the waitress grab them and take them away, it's all going to be together. So here we are with this, though. So important. You got the sweet pepper, you got the mango, you got the mango reduction. And I think this is just a sumptuous little dish that took us 5 minutes to make. Yeah. Yummy. So just because I always like to get a little extra lime on the top of everything that we're doing, these Caribbean dishes. And here we are. There you are.
What do I want to eat first? Shrimp? All right, shrimp. Shrimp it is. Amazing.
All things you can do at home, and I suggest that you do them at home and enjoy every part of that experience. Enjoy. folks, thanks for tuning in. We hope to see you soon in the next edition of the Cooking with Blonde show here at Shakers in Milwaukee. Be good to yourselves. Cheers.